foot in. Can he get it through? Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Neymar. Look at the space here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute plus, he looks as if he's in the first five.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff, there's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Van Basten really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on, and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's been won straight back.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target, and that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. And smartly reclaimed. Done delicately. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Batistuta. Goes looking wide. And that has not gone well. Over to the left. Played back in. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Oh, it's Van Basten. That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played out towards the right wing. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Struck first time. So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he lines up a cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Odo. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Great vision. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly
Can he finish? Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that was never going to make it. Guardiola. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's for Forlan! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And this is Forlan. Takes a shot! He scores! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Picked out brilliant shoots! He scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Cruyff. Cruyff, he could... Real chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
It's Van Basten! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Numero 3.
So once again, we're underway.
Il numero 13, Fernando Torres. Il numero 20.
And this is Forlan. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And this is Cruyff. Beckham. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
This looks promising. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Decent chance! And it's Beckham. Oh, well played. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, there's a probing ball. Not the most accurate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That looks a cracking ball. Cruyff. Adams gets it clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And this is Torres. Oh. Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good spread.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a throw. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. And that pass isn't the best. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that's fabulous. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Yamal picks it up out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro. Now it's Forlan.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That has ended up in no man's land. Beckenbauer cuts it out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fernando Torres, he is through here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got away. Ball comes in. And that's the keeper's ball. That is good strength. Beckham. Cruyff. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Cannavaro. Guardiola. He's gone for goal. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now it's Cruyff, played out to the left flank. Hazard has it out wide and in space. And a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good ball! And he's running through, and a chance! He scores! 2, and we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in. And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. And this is Hazard. Messi. Schneider. Cafu spots it and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising, and he was quick to react. Beckham. That is good alertness. He is through here. Real chance! And he hits the net! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Endrick. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Can he latch on to this? Hazard receives it in a wide position. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Conte to Messi. Tries to play it through. Well read, nice interception. Conte. Endrick. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Conte. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Hazard. Foot in. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard in acres of space out wide. And that should get the job done. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rodri. And it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Sneijder. Baresi. Cafu shows great strength. He's got away. And this is Cruyff. To Sneijder. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Tries to get it clear. And he can clear it away. Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's taking no chances there. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Inter Milan are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Sneijder, looking for options for movement, and the shot's on here. Real chance! It's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Mbappe is on his own. Beckenbauer clears. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Iraq can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Messi. And this is Cruyff.
Inter really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Hazard gets through and shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Endrick! Nicely aimed pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. And across it goes. And the keeper beats it away. Messi could try cutting inside here. Inter Milan have their second corner now. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Played back in. Rodri. Conte. And it's Schneider. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Face to face with the... He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Iraq get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Messi, picked out brilliantly. Conte. Hazard. He's in a great position here. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. He's won on. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And he's intervened well there. Schneider. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's well spotted.
Iraq nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bastoni did well to stay calm there. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Endrick! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kante did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Drives it in. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Beckham. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent chance! Oh, nearly but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Please watch the screen for train departure times.